Hi everyone. So now we're going to go through the settings that I'm going to change for my Tesla Model 3. Again, this is a 2023 model. We'll go through what version I'm on and the settings that I'm using. Okay, so I just finished the latest update as of the 9th of January. So let's go have a look at what version we're on. So we're going to scroll down and we are 2024 44.25.4. We do have the full self-driving capability included and premium connectivity, which expires later on in the month. This is synced already from the Tesla mobile app. Okay, so all I need to really do is I'm going to enable easy entry. Put that there. Okay. And we're going to adjust our position in the car. Okay, so we've got easy entry, and that's what we've got. And then up to controls, and fix up our mirrors. So we're going to click on the mirrors and fix up our left and right mirrors. So let's do that very quickly. There we go, and then our right mirror here. So okay, you probably see it's moving just there. All right, done. We're going to save that. Okay, and then we're going to look at the steering position. So steering position, we want to sort of bring it down maybe a little bit. Maybe sort of in. Okay, so we can adjust that whole steering column there. All right, so we're going to save that. All right, so let's have a look at some of these settings to change. So up the top, we're going to have auto lights, auto high beams. Let's maybe turn this off so we have a little bit more lights. Fold mirrors. Okay, so we want to fold the mirrors here, and we're going to save that location as where we are. Child lock we're not going to use. Window lock we're not going to use. So we're going to have our windshield wipers on auto for now. We'll see how that goes. Mirrors and steering we've already done. We've got Sentry mode on at the moment, and there's a glove box to open up our glove box over there. All right, perfect. And then we've got our display, our lights here. Okay, so we can have it on as bright as we want it. All right, down to dynamics. Okay, so acceleration, we want chill or standard. We're going to lead on standard for now. Steering weight, I'd like it to be light, so we're going to leave it on that one. Stopping mode, hold, so we could maximize our regenerative braking. Slip start is only for when you're stuck in snow, sand, or mud, so we're not going to put that on. Charging, currently charging at home. Charging at 100%. This is an LFP battery, which means you can charge it regularly to 100%. We're going to leave everything else as is. Okay, autopilot. Say it again. Autopilot. All right, so this came with traffic aware cruise control set as default. We're going to change it to auto steer. It's currently in beta. We're going to enable that. And we want to enable navigate on autopilot. Okay, we have the full self-driving package, so we can enable that. We'll be able to customize navigate on autopilot and how sort of intense it goes with, the freeways and things like that. So enable at start of every trip. We're going to leave that as yes. Okay. We'll see how we go. Maybe I will change that to no if it's not very good. Speed-based lane changes. We probably want that maybe a bit higher than mild. We'll see how we go. I'll do a full video on full self-driving. I'm going to exit passing lane, sure. Require lane change confirmation, yes. I would like to know when it wants to change lanes, and I will confirm that. Okay. So, park assist. I did have it on Tesla Vision as we were arriving home, but as our garage was actually quite tight, the standard actually gave us the centimeters. So even though it's a 2023 Tesla Model 3, in Australia, they actually still came with ultrasonic sensors. So this car is equipped with ultrasonic sensors, so I can use the ultrasonic sensors. And I'm going to do that as this garage is quite tight and Tesla Vision doesn't give me the really precise measurements. So I'm going to leave it on standard. Set speed, I'm going to set it as the speed limit. Offset, I don't want to go over the speed limit, especially when it's on autopilot. I'm just going to leave it at 0, especially in Australia. In America, it's a bit different. In Australia, we're going to leave it at 0%. Summon, we're going to leave that summon. Standby mode, we're going to have off. Customize summon, so I'm going to leave that as is. Speed limit warning, we'll leave it on display. Chime gets really annoying because with chime, as soon as you go 1 kilometer over the speed limit, it just dings. So that can get really annoying. So I'm gonna leave it on display. It just increases the display over here where the speed limit shows up. And speed limit we want on 0. Okay, forward collision warning, I'm gonna put that on early. So it's, you know, a little bit safer that way. Lane departure avoidance, we want it on assist. I do want it to assist me in doing that, and leave the rest of these on. Okay, locks. So we've got some previous things on here. So we're going to actually get rid of some profiles from before. We don't know who these are. These are actually previous people. There's quite a big list actually. So I'm just going ahead and deleting it, putting the key cards on here. That one's not working. Let's try this one. Alright, excellent. And we're just left with the key cards. Child lock, we're going to leave off. Walk away door lock, we want that on. And we're going to exclude home. We don't need it locked when we get home. Driver door unlock mode, what does that do? When enabled, the driver door and charge port will unlock when the key is detected near the driver's side of the vehicle. Yes, so we want that on. Okay, and unlock on park. Car left open, that's really useful. I do want to know when the doors and windows are left open, and it will give you a notification on the Tesla mobile app. We want customize lock sound. If you want to change it, we can go into here and change the lock sound. So that's quite hilarious. I'm not sure if you can actually hear it. I'm going to open the door, see if you can hear it. So this is when the car actually locks. Not sure if it's coming across. So I'm going to leave it as quack. That's hilarious. I might leave it like that. All right, back to locks. And we've finished that sort of there. Okay, lights. Headlights, we're going to leave on auto. Automatic indicator mode, we're going to leave on auto cancel. That's very useful. Adaptive headlights after exit, we'll leave those on. Dome lights auto, steering wheel lights on. So that's all good. Seats, so we've got seat warmers as standard. You can just tap on auto or warm them up, but we can move the passenger seat. So I'm not sure if you can see, we can move it. When no one is sitting in there, we can move that. All right, in the display, we're going to leave that as auto up here. Reduced blue light, I actually really like that at night. Some people don't like that. I do like that, so I'm going to leave that as on. Brightness of the display, we'll leave it as auto. Automatic blind spot camera, we're going to leave it as on because that's a sort of a newish feature. When you do the indicator, it'll come up with a, there it is. And you can move this wherever you like. I like it sort of up there, and it will tell you if there's something in your blind spot. Screen clean mode is when you want to clean the screen. So I'll be using that soon to clean the screen. Scroll wheel function. Now at the moment it's currently set to none. I'm going to set it to wiper speed. So the scroll wheel function, if I hold down this button, we're going to get your wiper speed. So we can scroll up and choose what we want. So I'm going to leave that on auto for now. In Australia, we're going to use British English and not American English. Apparently it does, especially for the voice recognition, it does work better as British English. So we're going to leave this all as British English. Voice navigation language, I'm actually going to put that on American English. I prefer American speaking back to me, but I want it to recognize British English. But that's just my preference. Text size, standard or large. What's that going to look like? Let's have a look. Large. Let's have it restart. This is the Ryzen system as well, so it should be a little bit faster to restart. Yeah, I mean, I can't really tell much of a difference. I mean, it's a little bit bigger, I guess. You can probably just leave it like that. All these are pretty much left as is, as we are in a sort of a Western, well, in Australia, where we use our metric system and things like that. Schedule, so schedule is when we want to charge. I'm going to set this, I'll set this up in a different video. I do have a way to set this up with my energy provider. So I'm going to just leave this and do that in a different video. Safety, we're going to have Sentry mode on. I'm going to exclude home and exclude favorites. Actually, no, we'll keep that on. We'll just exclude favorites. Dash cam, I don't like the on honk feature, especially if you are in a accident. What's the first thing you're going to do? You're going to press the horn. And that is when you want dash cam to actually be recording. You don't want it to be saving at that instance. So you will want to disable that and just have the dash cam in the bottom. So we'll set that up in a minute. So let's go ahead at this point. Let's put the Sentry mode down the bottom. These are recent apps, so I actually don't have any apps in my dock as it comes. So I'm going to go into here and we're going to hold and drag down our Sentry icon. So we've got recent apps and my apps. So down here we're going to put some things that we probably want to use quite often. So maybe wipers might be a good thing, even though it's on the steering wheel. We might put wipers down there. Maybe Apple Music, I use Apple Music. What else? Energy consumption is really useful, and perhaps the phone. So I don't think it will let you go and do much else. No, it gets rid of it. So we want, there's only 5 apps that you can put down there. But what you can put down here is the seat warmers. So they're separate. might be useful in the winter. At the moment, it's summer in Australia, so I'm not going to put those. Okay, done. So what this allows us to do is it allows us to just tap on this icon in the Sentry, on the Sentry mode icon, to save the Sentry video. Okay, so it's very useful to have in your dock down there. All right, so here we've got, if you want to delete dash cam clips, format USB drive. So the USB drive is in the glove box and will need to be formatted the first time you use it. This car's already been using it, so we don't need to format it. Automatic blind spot camera we're going to have on, collision warning on, allow mobile access we want on. Valet mode, if you are giving the car to someone to valet, you probably want to put that on. Pin to drive and glove box pin are quite handy. I'm not going to put them on for now, but it might be something that we want to consider in the future, especially if someone's like steals your phone. They're going to have access to your car, so you may want to have pin to drive turned on, so they can't just get into your car and drive off. Okay, parental controls will go off, speed limit mode will tap off. Cabin overheat protection is a big use of big use of power. In fact, as I'm saying that, I've currently got the AC on. We probably want to just turn that off for now, as we're charging at home, and I don't want to be using too much of the power. So let's go back here, wind safety. All of this is we're going to leave on. Lowering the volume in reverse, that's quite useful. It doesn't make any sense, like why do you need to lower your volume, but somehow it makes us concentrate a bit better. So I'm going to keep that on, actually. And park brake. So if you want to use the park brake, let's do that. So foot on the pedal, all right? So I press the park brake, press to apply park brake, and it will, there we go. Okay, we've got our park brake on. All right, service, we can see that tire service was 11,000 kilometers ago, so the rotation. So we probably want to rotate the tires at this point. Our tire pressures are quite low at 38 psi, so I will need to go and put some air into those. And down here we've got a lot of information and settings, things like wiper service mode, which will bring the wipers up so that you can wash them. There's car wash mode. It's currently grayed out because I am charging. In maintenance, you can see that tire rotation is overdue, but cabin air filter replacement, that will be required soon as well. Wiper blades replacement, it says it needed it. Not a huge deal if you missed that. All right, back down here, we have wheel and tire. So I've got the sport rims on, or sport tires on this car, and here is where you can change your wheels. Tires, we have all season ones, and here you can change what's happening with tires. You can check your camera preview, and also we've already gone through this. Software update preference, I'm going to leave as advanced. That's so you can try to get the most recent software. Navigation, you probably just want all of this on. Automatic navigation is kind of handy, so it automatically routes to your home, work, or next calendar event when you get into the car. And I'm going to choose avoid toll. I don't really like using the toll, so I'm going to turn that on. And online routing, I might turn on the speed camera chime to let us know about speed cameras. And reroute, let's do to save my 5 minutes. Okay, trips. So this has never been set up. So this is how many kilometers this car has done. I'm going to rename this to lifetime. Okay, and that will, show us how many kilometers is done in the lifetime. And then if you have these checked on, all these will show up in your trips card, which is kind of useful. Bluetooth, I'm going to connect my phone in a separate video, so watch out for that. Upgrades, let's let it load. Upgrades, there is actually pretty much nothing except the premium connectivity. I've already got full self-driving, so I do not need to upgrade it. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that quick overview of my settings for my Tesla Model 3. I am so excited to be making some more videos for you guys, especially some full self-driving videos in Australia, which is not the same as in the US. So please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more videos. It would really do me a big favor if you do that. It is free, so please subscribe, and I will see you next time. See ya.